If you're hunting for a gaming mouse that promises precision, comfort, and top-tier performance, you've probably stumbled upon the Zowie EC2-CW, and you're wondering if it's worth your hard-earned cash. But here's what surprised me. It's not as perfect as it looks on paper. Stick around because today I'm diving deep into the honest truth about the Zowie EC2-CW, exposing some issues that might make you think twice before clicking buy now. This isn't your typical glowing review. In fact, some problems might actually ruin your gaming mojo. Ready for the catch? Let's uncover why this seemingly beloved mouse could trip you up, even if it's the mouse pro players swear by. But more on that in a moment. So you're probably asking, who exactly is the Zowie EC2-CW for? Well, this mouse clearly aims at competitive gamers, especially right-handed palm and claw grip users who want ergonomic comfort blended with wireless freedom. It's been part of many professional setups because of its asymmetrical design crafted for natural hand placement. It boasts a 24-step scroll wheel that feels tactile and precise, and a low-latency wireless connection meant to keep your cursor exactly where you want it. Sounds like the dream, right? Here's where the story gets complicated. But before diving into the nitty-gritty, quick question: do you prefer reliability over flashy features or the other way around? Stick around. I'm about to reveal some facts that could flip your gaming gear priorities. Let me start with the design because ergonomics is where Zowie really flexes, but with a twist. The EC2-CW features an asymmetrical shape, molded to fit right-handed users. If you're a typical palm grip player, the top shell's natural curve should give you relaxed support. Your palm and fingers literally cradle the mouse. For claw grip fans, the back curves perfectly, offering even contact with the lower palm, which should give you better grip and flexibility from your palm to your fingers. This sounds like the holy grail of comfort, especially for all those marathon gaming sessions where hand cramps are the enemy. However, some users report the curvature might actually feel a little restrictive, especially if your hand size is on the larger side. It's like ordering a custom suit but realizing it's a tiny bit snug in the shoulders. Looks perfect, but doesn't move with you as well as you hoped. As for wireless performance, the Zowie EC2-CW tries to stand out by packing an enhanced receiver for stable, lag-free tracking, essential for competitive play. The promise: stable, high-quality performance whether you're at home or competing on a big stage. But here's a twist worth noting. While the wireless tech is solid for the most part, some users have experienced occasional dropouts or connection hiccups during intense gaming sessions. And trust me, losing your mouse response for even a half second in a clutch moment feels worse than stepping on a Lego in the middle of the night. So, is this a deal breaker? Not necessarily, but it's a red flag if you're looking for rock-solid reliability under pressure. You might be wondering about the scroll wheel. The 24-step scroll wheel is designed to give you tactile feedback, making weapon switching or inventory scrolling feel precise. However, some gamers mention the steps can feel a bit noisy or overly clicky, which might distract you mid-game or just annoy you after hours of use. Imagine being so focused on a match and then hearing every scroll like a tiny jackhammer. Talk about breaking immersion. It's a minor gripe, but one worth mentioning because in gaming, small annoyances can add up faster than kills in a bot match. Now, let's talk build quality and material. The EC2-CW has a smooth matte finish that looks sleek, but unfortunately feels quite slippery, especially if your hands sweat easily under pressure. This makes consistent grip a challenge for fast, twitchy movements. You want control, not a mouse that takes occasional nosedives during your headshots. It's ironically like a race car with shiny slick tires on a rainy day, great looks, but questionable grip. And speaking of design quirks, the mouse is fairly light, which many gamers love, but it could feel a bit too light for users who prefer a heftier mouse for precision aiming. Finding that sweet spot between weight and control is like finding the perfect coffee-to-cream ratio. Too far one way, and you're not feeling the buzz. Here's a joke to lighten the mood. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to the EC2-CW review? Because they heard it as steps, 24 to be exact. Okay, that scroll wheel pun was painless, I promise. But jokes aside, let's get serious about why some gamers hesitate to buy. Despite the 4.5-star Amazon rating, customer feedback reveals a split between those who idolize it and those who feel it's overrated. Some praise its plug-and-play simplicity and true-to-form comfort, while others complain about durability issues after a few months of heavy use, click buttons becoming mushy or unresponsive. This inconsistency raises the question: is the Zowie EC2-CW built to last your full gaming season or serve a brief cameo in your setup? Another curious aspect is the price. At $259.00, it's on the higher end for gaming mice. You might think you're paying for pro-level quality and flawless wireless tech, but the issues I've mentioned could make you feel like you're getting problems included. It's like buying a luxury car, only to find out sometimes the air conditioning randomly switches off. Not fun mid-race. Therefore, if budget is a concern, you may want to explore alternatives that offer similar specs at a lower price point or with more stable track records. But hang on, I haven't totally dumped on this mouse yet because it does have some redeeming qualities. The simple, driver-free setup is a huge plus. You just plug in the receiver and the mouse works. No bulky software or confusing settings menus. For professionals who want fuss-free gear, this lightning-fast setup is perfect. Plus, Zowie provides excellent customer support with advice on mouse sizes and shapes, ensuring you pick what's right for you. This kind of hardware support isn't just polite window dressing. It can save you from buyer's remorse and help perfect your in-game performance. If only every company cared this much. Speaking of performance, the sensor inside the EC2-CW is known to be reliable, offering precise tracking with minimal jitter or acceleration, which is critical for high-level esports play. If you're the kind of gamer who measures your mouse by DPI counts and sensor accuracy, you'll appreciate the level of control here, once you get past the other quirks. But truth be told, some gamers have reported that the wireless version's latency, while low, can occasionally feel less consistent compared to wired alternatives. Wireless is convenient, but if you're a tournament player, even tiny inconsistencies can cost the win. It's also worth mentioning the dimensions. If you have a medium to large hand, the EC2-CW should feel comfortable, but small-handed gamers might find it bulky, making fast flick shots harder to pull off. It's like wearing shoes 2 sizes too big. Your foot technically fits, but every step feels clumsy. And if you're an ambidextrous or left-handed gamer, this mouse isn't for you, as it's designed exclusively for right-handed use. So if you favor ambidexterity, time to move along. No hard feelings. Still with me? Here's another mini twist as we near the end. Despite all the problems, many esports pros swear by the Zowie EC2 series, including the EC2-CW. Why? Because at this level, muscle memory and personal feel often trump specs. If you've trained with it, you might find yourself forgiving the minor flaws because the mouse simply becomes an extension of your hand. So the EC2-CW's value depends heavily on personal preference and gaming style, which means it's a slightly risky but potentially rewarding purchase. Okay, ready for a quick joke break? What do you call a gamer who loses with a Zowie EC2-CW? A mouse stake away from victory. All right, enough silliness. Let's bring it home. So, should you buy the Zowie EC2-CW? If you want a lightweight, ergonomic wireless gaming mouse that fits right-hand palm or claw grip users, offers excellent sensor performance, and you hate fiddling with software, it's a solid choice. However, if you're picky about build quality, noise from the scroll wheel, or demand the absolute most reliable wireless connection, you might want to look elsewhere or at least consider these potential issues carefully. Keep in mind the price point. $259.00 isn't cheap, and for that money, You deserve a mouse that excels in every area. Here's the bottom line. The Zowie EC2-CW is a high-performance tool for gamers who value feel and simplicity over bells and whistles. It's like your trustworthy sidekick that just gets the job done without any drama, mostly. Some problems exist, but they might not matter if you find the shape and feel perfect. Consider it a love it or leave it kind of product. Before you run off to buy it, I've put the best price link down in the description because Amazon prices change fast. Snagging this while it's on a deal can make it a much sweeter purchase. And don't forget, whether you end up loving it or regretting it for that noisy scroll wheel, this honest review has hopefully saved you from buyer's remorse. Remember, in gaming mouse land, the perfect mouse is a deeply personal quest. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest, no-fluff reviews. Your gear matters, and I'm here to help you make every click count. Until next time, game smart, grip tight, and may your kills always be headshots.